Hi guys, welcome back to Orphans. I know I haven't uploaded in so long, so I don't even know where I am out, honestly. Like, I just finished doing the flat thing, and now let's read all the notes, maybe I'll find out. Sandy is scared. Sandy just texted me she's still with Jarek in the house in the woods. She seemed pretty scared. There really seems to be something wrong with Jarek, the bearers of light. Gruber again addressed the notes from the diary of Sister Brown. He thinks Father John was probably a member of an ancient cult. The Bearers of Light used to be a rather radical group, bordering in occultism and even Satanism. However, he considers it impossible that present-day members of this community have anything to do with the disappearance of wands. According to Gruber, this brotherhood is nowadays more of a conservative group. Oh shit, wait. With a questionable worldview. But is by no means criminal. He also gave me the contact to a judge who used to be a member of the group. She too thinks that a connection between the disappearance of Fons and his research on the orphanage is impossible. Seems this lead is going nowhere. So what have we recovered? Let's check what we recovered. This is what we recovered, I think. The riot judge biased to the highest degree. The riot of the strongest. What a disgrace. Today's verdict was called a disgrace and a slap in the face of the rule of justice by the claimants and their attorneys, the defendants, high-ranking CEOs of an international agency company who were accused of cover-up, falsification of documents, bribery, and corruption on a grand scale, were cleared of all charges and do not have to face any consequences. Oh. The claimants, a number of private individuals whose residential properties were expropriated and demolished in favor of the construction of a new coal-fired power plant, and a number of environmental organizations that had filed suit on the grounds of massive environmental damage. The defendants were accused of using false expert opinions and massive bribery to force the illegal relocation of an entire residential area. The verdict: not guilty on all counts. As reasons for the verdict, the judge mentioned, among other things, striking procedural errors on the part of the prosecution, as well as inadmissible evidence and the lack of circumstantial evidence and proof that would have justified a conviction. Oh, okay, alright. Together I have faith that everything will be alright. Amber, the judge just messaged me. To be honest, I didn't expect that at all. What did she say? What did she say? It's Poseidon, right? I'd love to tell you more about the brotherhood and community. Yeah, she doesn't believe that she also thinks we're getting carried away. She doesn't believe that there's a connection either. She doesn't think that weird fraternity could have anything to do with our case. No, she praises those people to the skies. That's kind of odd, Velvet. Gruber as well as the judge both are sure that those people have nothing to do with it. It's more like they're friends of the brotherhood. Exactly. That's how it felt to me as well. You mean they're hiding something? I mean, that woman left and went into hiding because she was a judge in that scandalous trial. The trial in which she probably let her brothers off a little too lightly. Apparently because she felt threatened by the victims and the public. If they really are such an elite bunch with connections in high society, couldn't they have protected her? Good point. And Gruber. What was his last book called again? I don't remember. What did he say his last book was? Gruber. Was from... I don't know, I forgot, bro. Can't remember. Sinister power of cults. Oh, okay. If you take a look at the content, you'll see it also deals with the influence of cults on current social and political developments. On the other hand, he claims that corruption, bribery, and so on are no longer part of his research. You're right, that doesn't fit. Why wouldn't they be honest with us? They've got something to hide. I don't know about what. I have the feeling something is wrong. The more I think about it, we should definitely get to the bottom of this. Something suspicious. What the hell is going on, Velvet? I just got this weird text from Leon. Leon? Oh my god, Leon, are you okay? Of course, we're fine. And I'll make sure Nika is fine too. I'll take good care of him. You won't recognize him after that. Leon, what are you talking about? I will. What's happening there? They're losing their minds, Nicholas. When did you get that text? That's a more important question. Just now. Mika was looking for Tammy. Please don't beat around the bush. He's stuck in a room, the door's shut and it won't open again. Are you telling me he's stuck and all by himself in that place? What about the others? Jarek and Sandy are in some house in the woods. I'm sick with worry about it. Even Balu can sense something is wrong. He is very anxious. It's like he can feel that Mika is in danger. Here, take a look at this. It's gonna be a video? I knew. Oh, I feel bad for the doggy. I'm freaking out, the waiting, the tension. I'll do what I can to get him out of there. I'll try to reach Mika again. And please, if you have any news, let me know. You too, Nicholas. Thank you. Well, we're back at the hotel now. Jason is heading to the orphanage. This horror show will end soon. It's so crazy. How is he gonna end the horror show? It's a horror show, first of all. You won't believe what just happened. Oh dear, what is it? Do you remember that weird guy we met on the road? What weird guy? Which guy? I have forgotten everything. The guy with the hood just before the crash happened. He just carried on walking without saying a word. Oh, okay. Simon and I are back in our room. By the way, it's kind of spooky in here as well. Simon went to the bathroom for a minute. Suddenly there was a knock on the door. Is it this guy? Let me guess. It was the guy with the hood. Exactly. I almost wet my pants. He's huge. But he seemed like, I don't know, not threatening at all. He almost seemed frightened. I asked him if everything was okay or if I could help him. What did he say? No idea, he was trying to tell me something, but I couldn't understand him. When Samuel came back from the bathroom, he tried again. I felt sorry for him. He was getting nervous, but we just didn't understand what he was trying to tell us, and then he showed us. He opened his mouth, and gosh, I've never seen anything like it. He has no tongue. What? I couldn't believe it. It looked like... Do you think they cut his tongue off? Oh my god. It looked like what? Samuel looked for a pen and paper straight away. Then he started writing. Or drawing, to be exact. I don't know if he can write at all. Suddenly we heard someone coming up the stairs. He started panicking. It was the host. The guy gave me the piece of paper and gestured that I shouldn't say anything to the host. When the host came, he threw him out. Not in a rude way, but he calmly told him to go home. And he also told him not to bother and scare the guests. Then they both left. The symbol. That's the symbol again. It's strange, isn't it? That's the same symbol that's on the wall in the hallway. The same as Jason's tattoo. And then that guy turns up and draws it on the piece of paper. He seemed scared, as if he was trying to warn us. Yeah, that's exactly what I got as well. But you were talking about a brotherhood before. What's the deal with that? Holy shit, is this the brotherhood? So we're hanging out with some religious fanatics. There has to be some connection at the very least. Everyone has been very nice and helpful so far. I admit it was a bit weird when that guy turned up, but Jason and the host are really kind. Yeah, people can be really kind when they're really fucked up. I don't have a good feeling about this. No wonder after everything that has happened. Be careful, brother broski. Well, with the last few hours were really exhausting. I can no longer keep my eyes open. We'll have a nap now. At least for an hour or so. Good idea, but please lock the door. Bye for now, Velvet. Are you at least locking the door? At least say that. Oh, yeah, okay, I am locking the door. Good Lord, Jesus. What happened, Velvet? Leon? Is it really you, Leon? Of course it's me. What was going on? I can't remember. I must have lost consciousness. What was it with you? You were suddenly so different. I don't want to say exactly what happened. Maybe he just, gets in trance again or something by me saying that. I don't recall that. Where are you now, Leon? Where are you now, Leon? We were setting up the cameras. I don't know, I must have gotten lost. Where are the others? We have more stuff to do. What? Leon, that place, the house is evil. What the fuck? And what about Samuel and Ina? They should have arrived ages ago. Are they here yet? Is he okay? Long story, but they organized help. Alright, I should get going. You will obey. What? Leon, are you okay? I'll find a way out of here. Oh, what? What are you saying? Kill them, Leon. You're scaring me. I'm going to look for Mika now and then we'll finally get out of here. I don't understand. They're all going to die. I'm so glad I didn't say the Mika thing or I would have just put him in danger, bro. But please help me. Oh no, this poor guy is getting possessed. They're almost too friendly here. I thought you were resting. We were going to, then there was another knock on the door. It was the host again. His name is Joseph, by the way. He apologized because that guy showed up earlier. He said we don't have to worry. Stephen, that's the name of the guy, is completely harmless. He has the body of a giant, but the mind of a toddler. His tongue, what happened to him? We'll ask Joseph at dinner. He said we must be exhausted and starving. He's inviting us for dinner and drinks. Bro, we have to fucking... Don't you think that's a bit odd? Yes, it is. But we would have felt bad to turn down this hospitality. Bro, your friends are gonna die and you're gonna have dinner and drinks. Besides, I'm really hungry and wouldn't mind a cold beer after this dreadful day. I don't really have an appetite after everything that's happened. I'll have a glass of wine, though. Sorry, I still think that's weird. He's just being nice. We still have to trust some people, you know. Maybe we'll find out a bit more about the orphanage. You don't have time to find out a bit more about the orphanage. Your friends are dying. And you're having drinks and dinner with people. We'll touch base again soon. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't like this, guys. Ina and Samuel are pissing me off right now. I don't know if they were getting possessed by the cult or like the brotherhood or something. I don't know. But like, Mika is locked in a door. Leon is fucked up. Jarek is fucked up. Sandy is with Jarek. She might just get fucked up. And these people, I don't know. Okay. Alright. That's it for this video, guys. We will play more or read more like about what happens in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.